Okay, mama, let's talk about mindfulness, mental health, and self-care. Mindfulness, mental health, and self-care are extremely important because you need to understand that there is a huge mind and body connection. Literally, where the mind goes, the body follows. We're going to talk about mindset shifts. We're going to talk about how you're taking care of yourself. And we're literally going to also be talking about what you're thinking about and how what you're thinking about affects not only yourself, but your unborn baby. So let's get into it. Stress during pregnancy can be very harmful to not only you, but also your baby. When you are stressed during pregnancy, you have the hormone cortisol. Those levels rise. And when those levels rise, that is when you're in danger zone for you and your baby. So you want to make sure that if at all possible, you can decrease stress in your body, in your surrounding environment, and also in the people that you're dealing with. Understanding that there are going to be changes and we have to set up boundaries. We have to take care of ourselves. So there may be people that you need to talk to less. There may be places that you need to avoid going, and there may need to be interactions and activities that you also avoid or limit. You want to make sure that you're protecting your health and also your baby's health. And that means protecting your mental health, because literally your mind and your body, they are connected. So where the mind goes, the body follows. And I want to make sure that you are in a great mental health. A few ways a mom who's pregnant can practice self-care is by, number one, thinking about what feels good to you and what feels good for you. You want to start there. And then also make a list of the things that you just don't like, that just don't feel good. And as you look at them side by side, do more of the things that feel good and that you like, and do less of the things that do not feel good and that you do not like. Schedule time for yourself. Schedule your massages if you can. Schedule a manicure and a pedicure if you can. Schedule a nap. Nap is huge for self-care. Something as simple as a nap can bring so much joy and so much peace to your life. Also, you want to set up boundaries. Sometimes we just have to say no. We don't have the capacity for everybody and everything. And saying no is a part of self-care. Self-care is truly about self-preservation, and that is absolutely not at all selfish. If you're pregnant and you're already thinking about the community and the people that you have around you and the people in your circle, I want to commend you for that, because I think that's amazing. But it's important to think about that, because there's no better journey to have support than when you are pregnant. Studies have shown that people who have support throughout their pregnancy, at labor and at birth, do substantially better than those that don't. Pregnancies, collaborative effort, you want to have the people there supporting you that want to be there supporting you. Not just support from your immediate partner, but for support outside of your home. What does your immediate circle look like? What do your friends look like? What does your family look like? What resources are available to you in the community? Do you have a clinic? Do you have a resource center? Do you have a meditation center? Do you have yoga centers around? Like, what else is available to you? What do your grocery stores look like? Do you have farmers markets around? Just think about all the things that you could take advantage of that you're not necessarily using prior to becoming pregnant. Look for pregnancy resources, meaning support groups from other moms who are also expecting. You can look into childbirth education courses, breastfeeding courses. All of these things can be very helpful while you're on your journey, because you don't want to get to the aftermath and you're not prepared, you're not available, and you don't have resources that are available to you. If you are a single parent, your journey may not look like everyone else's, and it's not supposed to. They're all different, but you definitely want to make sure that you're on top of your communication. Let everyone know what it is that you need. You may not always know in the moment, but communicate how you're feeling. Communicate the type of support that you want around you. And you can still have a partner. Your partner can be a family member. It can be a friend. You can have your doula there. But identify a support person that can walk along this journey with you so that you're not doing it alone. So guys, let me just say this. Whenever you become pregnant, there's a lot going on in your brain. There's a lot going on in your mind, and you can be extremely overwhelmed. You can deal with anxiety. You can deal with depression. And not only those two things, you may find yourself in a state of feeling like you don't know where to go or what to do. These are the times that you really have to take care of yourself. That's why mindfulness, mental health, and self-care are extremely important. I want you to learn how to communicate what you're feeling. Communicate to your partner, Communicate to your provider. Let them know what's going on and exactly how you're feeling. Because when you don't communicate these things and you don't release, then you have a level of stress that will start to build up. And then it will continue to build and continue to build. I also want you to envision the worst case scenario. Write it down, say it out your mouth, because I want you to go ahead and get it out there so it's out of your mind and you're not constantly thinking about it. And if you still have thoughts, I want you to speak with your provider about it. And I also want you to, if possible, see if you can speak with a therapist. Therapy is great because it gives you a chance to release all the things that you're holding inside. Not only that, you're actually speaking with a professional who has tools and resources to help support you along your journey. So on this journey, support is everything for you, and it's going to get you through that finish line, which is through labor and ultimately birth. If you find that you're having a lot of thoughts that don't feel good, they feel scary, they feel harmful, or you feel like you may be wanting to harm yourself or others, that is something that I do suggest that you speak with your provider about. Understanding that we all have mental health challenges, but when you become pregnant, it may be heightened because you have a larger sense of responsibility because you're dealing with another life outside of your own. So make sure that's something that you definitely address. You could also have prenatal anxiety, really heightened, really extra sensitive, hypersensitive moments. Those are something you can talk with your provider about as well, because those things can happen because now you also have an extra level of hormones flowing throughout your body. So understanding that. So when it comes to being pregnant, especially when you're in labor, mom's only job is to calm her mind and allow her body to do the work and to lead. If you can literally be in charge of calming your mind, that is your best defense. That is your best protector throughout your pregnancy journey. So think about what you're thinking about most days. Are these positive thoughts or are these negative thoughts? Are we giving positive self-talk to ourselves or are we doing a lot of negative self-talk? What you say, what you do, how you act, and how you respond are all going to come out of the way you're thinking about yourself and about your environment.